Grand Prix time, everybody. It's not 200cc time. No, 150cc. You got to work up to it. You can't just dive right into the fast lane. You got to start in the slow lane and work your way up, which is exactly what's happening with the Propeller Cup, Sydney Sprint, Snowland, Mushroom Gorge, Sky High Sunday. I have played through the Sunday one, and I think maybe Mushroom Gorge one time. Obviously, I've played through it 1,000 times in Mario Kart Wii. And this is the thing where they're like, hey, so this is a brand new course with Snowland. And, or rather, it's an old course with Snowland, and it's not. It's really not, because it's entirely rebuilt from the ground up. So I'm very excited about that one. Anytime they're like, oh, this is technically old. Well, I mean, it's not really old. My name is Brian Saviano, BricksOBrian. Hello. It's me. I'm in Sydney, a place where giant tarantulas will eat your face. Well, no. I mean, yes. Kangaroos, tarantulas, everything is larger in Australia, apparently. I have not played this map before in Mario Kart Tour or otherwise, so bear with me. But yeah, apparently everything is out to decimate you, as a polite way of saying it. So, yeah, have not been there. Would actually like to go there. There's a PAX convention that happens in Australia every year. I think every year for the most part. So that might be something I go to eventually. But that plane ticket, my goodness gracious, you're talking about $1,500, not in this economy, meaning like normal price is like $1,500. So it is not cost effective, not cheap. All right, it is a commitment unlike anything else, man. I thought Amsterdam was expensive at $2,000 for the round trip there, but man, that'd be even more. So yeah, can't say I'm gonna go anytime soon. Not that there's also like my videos. There's not a lot of people in Australia who end up watching my stuff, which is totally fine. So yeah, it's all good. But anyways, apparently there's a theme park here. I don't know how accurate this is to like the Sydney experience between the houses and everything else. It looks like the grass texture is slightly better. It doesn't look like as horrifically bad as it has been, but the buildings do look a little bit like flat, which I guess is fine. And this lap definitely feels significantly longer than the first one. That felt like 30 years for that one lap right there. That's crazy. But anyways, yeah, so continuing through the Mario Kart DLC, I'm going to do the 150cc and 200 in one go, because why not? That kind of worked out last time, you know, because otherwise I don't want to do just 200cc. It's like a 4-minute excursion, you know? Got to keep it spicy. So, yeah, other than the things I talked about during the Turnip Cup, things have been going all right. Again, I'm very... Oh, geez, you just fell off the ledge. Cool. I've been tired, but I've been good. That's essentially my response to anything nowadays, is tired but good. You know, I've needed to take more lessons out of my own children's book, Pro Gamer's Guide to Healthy Habits, and actually maintain the healthy habits. So, you know, taking some extra care for yourself is very important, and allocating that time properly. You can't just like put off all your responsibilities and be like, oh, I'm gonna go play Fall Guys while ignoring my taxes. Not how that works. There is a time and place to file taxes and a time and place to play Fall Guys. So you gotta balance that out a little bit. So yeah, this is the thing. This was a Game Boy Advance course. Now this looks way different than it did on the Game Boy Advance. There was an entirely flat map on the Game Boy Advance. So the fact that there's even curves on this one, you know, you go on the ice, you go underwater. You're not supposed to go underwater. Oh, okay. Whoops. I thought it was like the, I thought it was like the other map. You know, when you go underwater for a minute, it literally happens in another snow-related course. So why wouldn't it happen here? Why wouldn't it happen here? Why wouldn't it happen here, you know? But I guess it doesn't. So, okay. That's called getting Mario Karted there. All right, cool. Just gonna snag all these real quick. Let me, now I guess I'm not. All right, it's just a big old streak of losing. Just like how it's been in the past 3 weeks. Just kidding. No, it's been fine. It's been fine. I've been fine. That totally looks like you can dive into there, right? Get these pengies out of the way. Go. Go. Yes. The double-double. I'm in second, finally. Thank you. Bowser Jr., you think you're going to succeed in life? Go back to 2002 where you came from. Back to Al Delfino. So there's been all that. What else is coming up here? Yeah, so the books are landing soon. At the time of this recording, I'm not saying when the book is coming out. So here's the thing. There are 2 different dates that technically coincide with the release date of the book. It's technically two separate things, okay? So there's the book in hand date, which means that is the day that the book goes from the warehouse to my hands, okay? And that means I can sell the book by hand to friends, family. I can sell it at conventions. I can sell it on like a website, whatever. I can do all that. But it is not available on like major retailer sites or like a Barnes & Noble or whatever. It is not available there. The publication date is when it is available on like Amazon shopping or Barnes & Noble, stuff like that. So there's 2 separate dates to look forward to. Now, the book in hand date, I had initially said, oh, you know, that's going to be in July, because why wouldn't it be in July? Spoiler alert, not July. So it's not August either. So it absolutely is going to be September. When in September? No idea. Actually, I have an idea, but I want to make sure it's 100% confirmed before saying anything, because that's how things... Oh, baby, there we go. That's how things go. You know, I want to make sure I have the accurate information for everybody before saying and sticking to one thing. It's kind of how you have to handle these sort of things, you know? So, did I get you? Oh, I got Shy Guy. Nice. So, the publication date, when the normal people who aren't fans of BricksOBrian, who don't know who I am, those people will be able to buy it much later after the fact. Much, much, much later. So you will be able to get your copy. If you're watching this video, you'll be able to get your copy very soon. Very, very, very soon. Okay? Like incredibly soon. But I don't want to say when yet. So that is a very exciting thing. So I have to ship out like 300 books, make sure that I have all the proper packaging and all the labels and the protection, so that way they don't get messed up in shipping, all that sort of stuff. I got to get every single little bit of that organized in the next little bit here. So that's something to look forward to. If you've been anxiously awaiting this thing, just like I have, that's it. It's going to be good. It's going to be incredibly good and incredibly busy for me because, like I said before, it's going to be the fundraiser, the Mario Kart fundraiser at the Mayo Clinic, and then there's that, and then Splatoon. Splatoon 3 comes out, and that all coincides in a very short time period. So that's going to be like my entire September for the most part. So it's going to be good stuff. Going to need a lot of caffeine, but not necessarily Dunkin', man. Not necessarily. So in a shocking revelation turn of events, I am here to decree the Sky High Sunday here. No, but I was in Amsterdam and I saw a Dunkin' Donuts. And y'all know that Dunkin' Donuts has been a staple. Not sponsored, no hashtag ad, nothing like that. They don't know who BricksOBrian is. But I have frequently said in my videos, like, hey man, you know, I got this, I got the pumpkin spice, I got the caramel, I got the cold, right, all that stuff. So while I was in Amsterdam, they have Dunkin' Donuts. And I'm like, all right, cool. So the entire time I was there, I pretty much didn't have coffee because the coffee that was there was not what I wanted. And I'm like, okay, well, I'd rather just have water so I can stay hydrated, not have coffee, because it's long days at the convention center, all that, right? So I didn't have almost any coffee at all. So I had soda and stuff, but not coffee. So when I saw the Dunkin' Donuts in Amsterdam, I'm like, oh, I should go in there to see if it tastes any differently by comparison of how it is in the US. Not that it's going to taste any different, but like, oh, just stop in and get a coffee. And I never, not once, got tempted to go try it. Like, I said to myself I should go, but I never felt compelled enough given the opportunity to go. And so if I was in a foreign country and went like 10 days without coffee, how badly do I need coffee? You know what I mean? And then not only that, but the amount of times that I've gone to a Dunkin' Donuts and gotten a burnt sandwich or not exactly what I wanted or not with like, I don't know, just like I've had enough of their stuff over a consistent amount of time that it just doesn't hit the same as it first did when I was, you know, going to Dunkin' Donuts. And, you know, anytime you have something to eat multiple times, whether it be pizza or like a breakfast, like you get sick of it after a while. You do, no matter what. Which is why you don't typically eat pancakes every day for breakfast. You're going to get sick of pancakes and want something else. It's just kind of how it goes, right? Some people, at least most people, feel that way. Some people eat the same thing every day. They're fine with it. Not necessarily me. Am I getting a 3-star this time? I certainly hope so. So I got sick of a lot of their stuff, and the coffee had turned from consistently tasting good, something I really wanted, to literally resonating more so with mud water rather than it being like tasty coffee. So the coffee was inconsistent enough that I'm like, I don't really want this. Oh, then Brian, switch over to Starbucks. How much money you think I make, kids? How much money? How much you think? You think I'm going to Starbucks every day to write my next children's book and sit there with the manuscript for the blah blah blah? I get my venti, mocha doka ropa, whatever. No, okay? The amount of people that need to watch these videos to afford me Starbucks every day and justifiably afford Starbucks every day. It's not the pay grade, okay? So the coffee is good. I'll say that it is more consistent than Dunkin' Donuts. And generally speaking, you're going to get somebody giving you the coffee that doesn't disdain their existence. Dunkin' Donuts, and Dunkin' Donuts, like, it's fine. You get someone that's like, welcome to Dunkin'. What do you want so you can leave? I appreciate that level of service because, I don't need the, oh my goodness, like, I don't need the Chick-fil-A level of like caringness with my food every single time, but having a little bit of consistency and getting somebody who at least doesn't like scold you for existing, like, that's helpful. It helps a little bit. So like, you get that at Starbucks. I mean, you get like a friendly smile for the most, not every time, right? There's some people that are negative Nancy's. That's fine. I get it. Life happens. But like, it's more consistent at Dunkin' that you get someone who's like, eh. So like, that doesn't help every single time. And then the coffee is inconsistent. The food is inconsistent. I've gotten burned sandwiches. One time I said I didn't want like any meat on the bagel and egg and cheese on a bagel, and they gave me like double sausage. And then I paid for the double sausage. So then I'm paying $14 for a coffee and a sandwich. And I'm like, dude, what are we doing? I'm not paying $14 for one sandwich and a coffee. That's dumb. It might be the, it's not that that's not a not family friendly phrase, but like, oh, calling something dumb is not like what you want to do, right? But that is dumb. That's dumb. And so there was also this, I'm like flying through this level. There was also this coffee place down the street. It's a local chain, so I'm not going to say it, but it's a local place. Not even a chain. They got like a couple locations, and I went in because I drive by it all, like on an alternate route. I drive by there, and I'm like, oh, let me go in there and see what it's like, right? So I go in there, and this place serves, I don't know if it won't reveal my information, me saying this. Not that I really care either, but they serve coffee, tea, normal, boba tea. That's odd. They serve, I don't know why I did that. My bad. They serve Donuts, which is normal. Bagels, normal. Pizza, that's weird. And they also serve vacation juice. They serve vacation juice and Tuesday afternoon juice. And you're like, Mr. O'Brien, is there a difference? Yup. So they serve both, okay? So this place serves everything. And I walk in and I'm like, man, and it feels even more privileged than Starbucks. So I'm like, I'm literally going to go into financial ruin by buying anything here, but I wanted to try it. So, all right. So I got a turkey, like deli sliced turkey with egg and cheese on it, on a bagel, right? And then I got a cold brew iced coffee. Now I'll say, the cold brew iced coffee, in case you don't know what cold brew is, here's your chemistry lesson for the day, all right? Cold brew is a more concentrated version of coffee, kind of like espresso. So espresso, it's like a very short burst of caffeine. It's like a little dollop. It's like such a small serving, but there's so much caffeine in it. So cold brew is about 75% of what an espresso is in terms of caffeine, but there's more of it. So you get more out of a cold brew. You follow me? You get more out of a cold brew than you get out of a normal coffee or an espresso. So when I had this cold brew coffee, I was hearing colors. I was seeing sound, okay? I was hearing the blood coursing through my veins, okay? But then they charged me for this cold brew, which is a standard size, not a crazy size. You know, it's not a deluxe size. I got that, and I got the sandwich. It cost me $16. So although I was hearing colors, jokingly, by the way, I'm not serious, but you know, it was very caffeinated. Although that happened, $16 for a sandwich and a coffee, no thank you. So not gonna do that again. So basically, I'm on the search for like, what do I do? You know, is the solution just to have soda? Is it to have, you know, maybe it is Dunkin' more sparingly. Maybe it's Starbucks even more sparingly. Like, I don't know what the protocol is here. But the quest to find a source of caffeine that is not horrifically bad for you and not, like, super, like, expensive is on. Okay? I don't know what to do with myself. Okay? So that's where I'm at, man. You know, the BricksOBrian, it's a retired product. Okay? It's not gonna vibe in the same way. So, oh, that was very wonky how all that worked out right there. Super wonky. Okay. I'm going to save that for the next person in line. I'm not going to use it on Walaloogie here. Actually, can I snag first? Can I snag first place? Yes, I can. Beautiful. All right. I'm going to do this instead. Okay. Wow, that worked out very nicely. Cool. So, yeah, that's been my issue. And I'm like, well, I must not like Dunkin'. Okay. I must not like Dunkin' Donuts enough if I skip down on it in Amsterdam, right? It makes sense. It makes total, complete sense. So maybe that's the solution here. Can I beat Daisy? Yes, I can. Look at that. Nice. Beautiful. So that's where that's at as well. So if you have any suggestions, let me know. And it's just in this economy, you know, I'm not spending $10 for a sandwich and coffee. Certainly not 16. I didn't even get a donut when I went to that uber privileged coffee place. You know, the people that were in there are the people that like work in finance in downtown Boston. And I'm like, listen, you know, playing Mario Kart for a living in Minecraft is pretty stellar. It's not that stellar. And even if I did have that kind of money, how could I ever justify spending that much on like that? Like, you can't do it, man. You just, that's not how I was raised. Like, going that much extra above and beyond to have those very floofy extra. It's just no. It's just not what I'm about, you know? I'm all about making my you know, like the merchandise and all my stuff in general reasonable prices for people. you know, some of it is it takes more to make or whatever than other things, or more time. But like, I'm not charging, you know, $40 for a water bottle, right? I just, like, you're not doing it unless it's like the best water bottle you'll ever have in your life, and it'll, you know, it'll survive like the nuclear fallout, right? You know, you could have the entire capacity you have for water bottles, but that's the only one you need, right? You only need the one, and that would be the one, right? That's how I am. So I would never be able to justify spending $16 for coffee and a you know, a sandwich like that. No way. So I did it once because I'm like, oh, you know, I wanted to see what this place was all about. And here's a pro gamer tip, everybody. You know you're in trouble. You know you're in trouble at any restaurant, at any Vacation Juice Island. If you're an adult, if you're anywhere at all, and they don't have the price on the menu, if they don't have the price on the menu, you're in trouble. You're in big trouble. Okay, you're about to like forfeit your entire life savings. You're about to dip into the retirement money, the 401k, to pay off whatever bill you have inbound. All right, that's how it works. So the Propeller Cup is done. 3 stars, 200cc. Look at that. I'm such a pro gamer. See you for more Mario Kart soon. All right, bye.